Yo, how's it going, ladies and gentlemen? It's Flame. Welcome all back to a brand new video to the channel. Today, guys, this will be my last of Us 2 Part 2 video leading up to the global launch, literally in 2 to 3 days, depending on how you play. I know a lot of people are saying 2 days because technically you can play the game on Thursday, but this is still incredible, right? Like, this is a huge AAA game that a lot of people have been waiting for a very long time. You know, it's literally been past the point where they're celebrating 7 years since the release of the first game back in the PlayStation 3 area to eventually being remastered, of course, on PS4, where I started personally. So I've been waiting 6 years. And also want to apologize as well, guys. I just had a huge thing come up in my life, and when it comes to videos, of course, you know, on this channel or for Last of Us Part 2, I definitely apologize, but just stuff, you know, that I'm going through right now is a lot more personal, so I hope you guys understand that. But either way, Last of Us Part 2 here, what's there to discuss before the actual global launch of this, and hopefully I can help you guys out as well. So one thing I want to point out right here to people that have bad internet is, guys, pre-order the game right now if you want to get it digitally. And well, if you have it on disc, I heard it's actually 2 discs, depending if you get just the standard, the collectors, or the special edition, whatever it might be. So that's like, it's really weird because I never had like a 2 disc era except for Final Fantasy back in the day when I actually had it on disc. But this game, guys, it's been confirmed to be 80 gigabytes, and also within that 80 gigabytes, there's also supposed to be a patch when the game first launches on Thursday night, when people are actually going to play it. And I think that's actually tied into the actual download itself. But what I'm saying right now is the preload, guys, is live. So if you actually bought the game digitally, if it's a standard or the digital deluxe, whatever it might be, I'd recommend preloading it if you have a bad internet, because 80 gigabytes, that's a big freaking game, especially for the PlayStation right there. And it's going to take some people a very long time. So if you want to play it just like anyone else has at, let's say, 12 Eastern or 10 o'clock Mountain Time or 9 o'clock Pacific Thursday night, I would highly recommend preloading this game right now. It's very simple, guys. If you just buy it off the PlayStation Store, and afterwards, I'm pretty sure you just have to go to the market afterwards. I don't know if it'll automatically download. That's usually for me if I ever, you know, download a game, or like, let's say, buy a game and it's available to pre-download. It'll automatically do it for me. But if it doesn't for you guys as well, just go back on the page where you bought The Last of Us Part 2, and it should just say download, and it'll download for you right there, just to kind of get yourselves prepared and everything like that. Because this is a huge game, and if people want to play it right off the bat and have terrible internet, this is definitely something that you guys should really look forward to. I know that you might have busy schedules here or there, but hey, that's a thing, man. Just put your, you know, of course, your PS4 in the rest mode. It was still technically a download, even though that your PlayStation is turned off, and you guys should be able to play it right when it comes out. Also, another thing I want to talk about right here as well, that I made a video, of course, last week, talking about the reviews for this game. Of course, they came out Friday, and now it's already Tuesday as I'm recording this. Like I said, I had personal stuff going on within my life, so I apologize for that. But the reviews for this game is, like I said before, guys, you know, a lot of people are kind of really happy about this and really pissed off about this, but it's like for video games, for TV shows, or for movies as well, that a lot of people, like, some of them still look at reviews right here. And I'm actually very happy with, you know, The Last of Us Part 2 and for Naughty Dog that it's gained a lot of praise for this. Just look at this image right here. You know, IGN give it a 10 out of 10. There's a lot of 10s out of 10s, you know, 5-star ratings. Like, it's actually insane of how big this game is. And a lot of people are debating, like, oh, this could be paid reviews here or there. But it's like I said before in my last week's video, guys, is just go with your gut. If you want to buy the game, just freaking buy the game. If you want to watch someone play it and then buy it afterwards, do it. If you want to watch someone play it and don't buy it afterwards, it's your money, guys. You do what you want. I'm just saying as a fair warning, like, if you really want to play a new game for this summer and you're bored and you want to play a huge AAA game, then buy The Last of Us Part 2. Or wait to maybe if eventually goes on sale next year, whatever it might be, because it is confirmed to go to the PlayStation 5, then buy it on that. But yeah, it's really cool, right? Like a big game like this, a lot of people still look at reviews, especially within, you know, the cinema universe, right? Especially for movies, 100%. That when you look at towards a movie, like let's say Rotten Tomatoes, for example, it's like, oh, this only got a 60, it's going to be dog shit. Or it gets a 90 or an 80, and it's like, wow, this is actually a really good freaking movie. And to video games, when you're like this, it's like, oh wow, this could actually be a very good freaking video game, and this is gonna be worth my money. Or in the back of your head, it's gonna be like, oh, they just got paid this and that and everything, because it's like I said before, right? The reviews came up before the actual global launch a week early, so you could speculate that. But like I said, man, I don't really care. I'm gonna be playing the game. You guys are gonna be playing the game. You do what you want with your cash or whatever it might be. But it's still a really cool appraise that The Last of Us Part 2 really got this, and I'm happy for Neil Druckmann and of course the team over at Naughty Dog that they've created another masterpiece. Because I want to look at this right here, guys. I'm gonna look at this. Ever since Naughty Dog as a gaming studio, in my personal opinion, that they have never had a bad game yet. That is very rare when it comes to video games, movies, or TV shows, because a TV show, let's say if it has a 12 episode series, it's like, oh, maybe one of them is very like a terrible episode. Or you go to a trilogy, right? Like a trilogy for a movie series, and it's like, oh, 2 of them are great, but 1 is dog shit. Or video games, for example, if a studio created 5 video games, 3 of them are good, or 2 of them are dog shit, whatever it might be. For me personally, the Naughty Dog has never had a bad game. I have loved every single Uncharted. You know, Legacy it wasn't the greatest, but it wasn't dog shit, but it was still meh. I love Chloe and Nadine's adventure in that game. I bought it. I had fun. You know, Crash Bandicoot, still a piss off game, but I had a fun time on it. And then, of course, The Last of Us Part 1, which is one of my favorite video games of all time. So when you go to The Last of Us Part 2, I give Naughty Dog praise for it. You know, like, I still support them 100% personally, because they haven't had a bad thing, and that's very rare when it comes to video games, TV shows, or movies, that a studio or whoever might be creating a video game, movie, whatever it might be, that is still on a good track, man. That is seriously unbelievable to me personally. And you know what? I'm not surprised that The Last of Us Part 2 right here is not shitty at all. Like, a lot of people are loving the game. And I know that a lot of people that got the game early, especially like, let's say Troy Baker, for example, the guy who actually voices Joel, which is understandable that he got the game early, of course, loves that as well. And a whole bunch of other actors and actresses and just a whole bunch of good content creators as well that have the game early just praise it. And you can definitely tell that it's going to be a fantastic game at this point. Another thing I want to cover, guys, as well, is since we are 2 days away from this, I'm saying throughout Thursday night, or, you know, 3 days away from the global release on, of course, Friday, June 19th. Spoilers are out there, man. I talked about this last week, guys. They are out there right now. And if you don't want to be spoiled, don't search Last of Us Part 2 on YouTube, because I know that there's going to be one video there. They're going to have the trailer, and then someone's going to have a cutscene, or just in the thumbnail itself of something bad is going to happen, or whatever it might be. It's definitely there 100%. I've been there for video games. It's pissed me off. And it's not a good feeling, especially to go to a game like this blind, because I know that a lot of people want to do. I'm not a Reddit user, but I know Reddit is it's always terrible. Like, I feel like Reddit is the worst social media when it comes to spoilers and everything like that. So highly advise go off Reddit, you know, Instagram. I don't know if Snapchat's that bad, because if you just follow friends, like, or whatever it might be, it's just meh. Twitter, it's getting nasty as well, guys. It just, everywhere out there, it's just bad. So I highly recommend, if you go into this game blind, guys, just don't go on the internet for the next 2 days until you actually play the game. But beforehand, guys, since the actual game comes out, like I said, Thursday night at 12 Eastern, 10 o'clock Mountain, and 9 o'clock Pacific, the bandwidth actually goes live Thursday morning for everyone. So this is going to be streamers on twitch.tv. I know some people are going to stream it, of course, on YouTube, and some people are going to be posting this series early, of course, on their channels as well. Just like, as of course, one of the biggest, you know, gaming walkthrough channels on their YouTube right now. I'm pretty sure a lot of people know him as the Red Brad. Just tweeted this here today, saying The Last of Us Part 2 series begins Thursday. Who's ready? And of course, this is a well-known guy. He makes great content, gaming walkthroughs. So I don't know personally if I'm going to be doing a gaming walkthrough of this, because I think I'm just going to pile up all the big things that have happened in The Last of Us Part 2 and just kind of make like a sort of montage on my channel right here, because I'm going to be very light on it. Like I said, I have personal stuff going on this weekend. I'll barely be playing The Last of Us Part 2 right here. You know, it sucks, but there's something going on in my life that's more important than this. So I'm gonna be hella late on it. But if you guys want to watch a walkthrough series, like I said before, if you're skeptical about spending your $80 or $60 to pay on Canadian or US currency, whatever it might be, I'd highly advise watching this guy's walkthrough as well. He's a great YouTuber, and I know that you guys will enjoy his content right there. But yeah, everything, guys, is going to be really lifted up on Thursday morning. So the big content creators on YouTube, Twitch streamers, YouTube, Mixer, whatever it might be, everyone's going to have this live. It sucks because, to the people that, we have to wait until, late at night on Thursday to be able to actually play this game. And it's going to be definitely a struggle. Like, trust me, I've been there before. If, the game is live early and someone's streaming it or there's a walkthrough going on, I really want to watch it. But at the exact same time, it's like, no, I'll wait a couple hours, play the game, and that's how it'll be right there. So yeah, that's it, guys. I hope that you really enjoyed this video. I'm very excited, like I said, for Last of Us Part 2. Waiting 6 years for this game, and finally, it's about time that this game gets released. And also, congrats, like I said, to Neil and Naughty Dog for this, man. Like, especially like with COVID and all the crap that's been going on in 2020, and to finally have your game out here to the world, man, it must be an amazing feeling. Also, guys, if you do want to watch my actual gameplay of The Last of Us Part 2, I will be streaming this at 10-11 o'clock. I have something to do Thursday night, but by the time I get home, I'll be streaming this game all night with my walkthrough, twitch.tv/flame_ca. I'll have it down in the link in the description below if you guys want to see that, and all that kind of good stuff. But it's been amazing, guys. Like I said, it's been awesome. I'm still trying to look for my collector's edition out there, but I don't think I'm gonna get it, so I'll probably just get the digital deluxe. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure, of course, to leave a like, comment down below, guys. What's any opinions on The Last of Us Part 2? Are you guys excited? It's meh. You're not spending your money yet. You're gonna watch a game walkthrough, whatever it might be, and subscribe to the channel. That'd be greatly appreciated. But either way, guys, The Last of Us Part 2 is right around the corner. I'm excited to play it, and it's going to be an incredible journey. But either way, guys, have yourselves a great day. Thank you so much, and of course, we'll see you guys with Last of Us Part 2 content, of course, this weekend here on the channel. But much love, guys, and have a good one.